In this lesson, I will show you how to maintain a source list using transaction ME01, which is used to create a source list for a material at a specified plant. In SAP ERP, each vendor can be entered into the source list for a specific material, for a particular plant, and or purchasing organization. The maintenance of the source list can be accessed using the SAP menu, and by first going to logistics and go to materials management, go to purchasing, go to master data. We have source list right here. Just click on it, and we have to, as we said, for this lesson we have to use, or we're gonna use transaction ME01 maintain. So let's go ahead and double click on this transaction. The initial screen is displayed. The user has to enter the material and the plant where the source list is being maintained. Please keep in mind that there are three sources of supplies. We have plant, we have purchasing info record, and we have also outline agreement items. Different plants may have different suppliers for the same material. It all depends on the location of the plant and other factors as well. So let's first click on the search icon for the material to find the material. Let's go ahead, and for this lesson we're going to type star bearing star and hit enter to confirm. Choose ball bearing here, double click on that. For the plant number, let's enter 3000, and let's go ahead and press the enter key to continue, or we're gonna go and click on the icon to confirm. Enter the valid from and to. These fields allow the purchaser or the user to enter a validity range showing when the vendor will be allowed to be a source for the specified material at the specified plant. So let's click on this icon here. The calendar will be displayed. Choose from and then click on valid to. Choose a future date. Put this as October 2013. Enter the vendor number. Let's enter 3000 as a vendor number. Press the tab key. The purchasing organization we're going to also enter as 3000. PPL is the plant number. You could enter the plant number if the material is to be transferred or purchased from another plant. Both fields, the vendor number and the agreement number, should be left blank. The agreement, these fields can be completed if there is an outline agreement between the vendor and the company. This outline agreement can be either a contract or a scheduling agreement. The item field relates to the item number on the outline agreement. The fix, we call it fixed source. The fixed indicator should be set if this vendor is to be preferred source of supply for the material at this plant. Blocked source, the block source BLK indicator, can be set if the vendor is blocked from the supplying the material for a specified time based on the validity period. The blocked source indicator does not allow any POs to be initiated with this material, vendor or plant combination. The blocked and fixed indicators cannot be set. Only one of the indicator can be set. So you cannot check both boxes at the same time. One box should be checked, either both one of them or neither of them, but they cannot be together. MRP field. The source list can be used in the MRP process to determine the vendor for requisitions. If no indicator is set for this field, the vendor is not taken into account in source determination with MRP. Let's click on this icon. We have 3 entries in the source list usage in materials planning or MRP. We have one is blank. If you leave MRP blank, it means source list record not relevant to MRP. If the indicator set to 1, this vendor is taken into account as the source for purchase requisitions generated in MRP. Or if you choose 2, then the vendor is identified as the source for the scheduling agreement. In this case, we're just going to leave it blank. Double click on it. Let's use the environment menu to use the vendor master and leave the source list. So let's click first on the vendor and go to environment and click on material. If you notice, you can only view the screen, but you can't edit any field. I wanted to add another record with an outline agreement, but I don't have it in this example related to this material. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open new session and add a different record with another type of material. We're going to do the same thing. Go back to logistics, materials management, purchasing, master data, go to source list, and then double click on ME01 maintain. Let's enter as the material number 100-430 and enter 3000 plant number and then click to confirm. Let's enter the dates, validity dates. Click on the icon, choose valid date and valid to, future date, make it 18/7/2013. Then comes the agreement. The agreement is known to us. We're going to type it as 4600000014, and for item number we're going to enter 10. Press the enter key. Notice the vendor number and the purchase organization numbers will automatically shown after entering the agreement number. Let's get out from the source list and go to the info record using the environment menu. So select info record. Please first select record. So let's select first the record, environment, go to info record. Notice the info record only visible in display mode. Good work. You have just entered all the record field to maintain the source list. Let's click on the back icon, continue, and let's go ahead and save and exit to completely exit this transaction. Check the status bar to see the confirmation that you have successfully made the changes to the source list. Let's close this session. We're going to also save our work for this session for material 100-510, and I'm going to just set the indicator here. This is the fixed indicator. That means that this vendor will be a preferred source of supply for the material at this plant. Let's go ahead and save our work. You have just learned how to maintain the source list using transaction ME01. Go ahead and review the quiz questions to find out how much you have learned from this lesson. And if you have any problem or you forgot any part of this lesson, go back and review the material one more time.